budget for the fiscal year 2022-23 tabled new schemes, allocations and policies for various sectors of the economy. This year, the Finance Ministry has placed a strong emphasis on transforming most sectors through the use of digital technology and innovation. Budget 2022 includes some pro-startup measures, such as the allocation of Rs 283.5 crores for the Startup India Seed Fund scheme. In addition, the government has also established a fund of funds for startups with a corpus of Rs 10,000 crores. The National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development will also establish a fund to support agri-business startups and rural enterprises. An animation, visual effects, gaming and comics AVGC promotion task force will be formed, which will increase the number of young entrepreneurs and job opportunities. Furthermore, initiatives such as Digital Rupee, Digital Health Ecosystem, Digital University and Drone Shakti facilitation will provide a significant boost to Indian startups in a variety of genres. Let's hear out how startup owners from various sectors feel about this year's budget.
The Union Budget 2022 is certainly a growth-oriented and futuristic budget. It's a lot more proactive than reactive, and it covers different aspects of technology and embraces digital adoption widely. Whether it's the introduction of the new digital rupee, legitimizing private cryptocurrency transactions and NFT transactions, the mentioning and the focus on digital university and digitization of post offices, the list is quite ambitious actually. The thrust and focus on digital technology is certainly very clear and is very welcome. Also, what's heartening to see is the anchoring of inclusive development, energy transition and climate change as three out of the four pillars of development. This will lead to a lot of creation of green jobs as well as acknowledgement of the new age entrepreneurship and its drivers.
Startups have been a huge driver for the economy. The budget is pro-digitization. The budget extends the redemption of taxes for startups by 1 more year. This is a huge encouragement for startups as it allows infusion of capital of growth. This focus will help build a digitally enhanced ecosystem and boost technological inclusion for startups. The budget has provided a huge aid in promotion and sustenance of startups.
The best part is the budget is pro-digitization and pro-growth. We all need growth and digitization is the future. The budget provides an extension of redemption of taxes for startups by 1 more year. Thank God. This will help startups to divert capital to growing their businesses. It was a very, very pragmatic step by the government as it encourages and promotes the growth of startups, which in turn will help increase jobs. The healthcare budget also introduces an initiative to help better access to quality mental health. This will encourage people to utilize and prioritize their physical and mental wellness. The initiative to digitize the healthcare system by introduction of National Digital Health Ecosystem will corroborate easy access and smooth flow of all communications within the health sector.
This budget is very forward-looking, very excited about the digital expenditures that are slated out, not just in education, but in fact across sectors. More specifically at Leverage 2, very happy to see that the immigration process is going to become more friction-free thanks to the e-passport facility which has come out. The LTCG has come down by about 50 to about 15%. I think those are very, very exciting moves. The government has heard feedback from across quarters, and I think that's what a great government does. So fantastic moves, very excited, and I really believe that this decade is going to be India's decade. And it's going to be a decade for India to really play out Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam to really ensure more global citizens are able to win in the world.
Today's budget is a very progressive and futuristic budget, and we will call it digital first. Government of India has clearly shown that their focus area is education and upskilling. And even in education, they are talking about vernacular education. And that technology is going to play a very pivotal role in this. We welcome this budget. Thank you.
The announcement of 75 digital banks as well as the adoption of the digital rupee were clear indications in the Union Budget that India is going to be at the forefront of adoption of financial technologies. The announcement of a battery swapping policy as well as fossil fuel free zones will certainly help in faster adoption of electric vehicles, but for me, what was missing was any specific incentives for financing electric vehicles which could have led to a mass scale adoption.
Finance Minister announcing 48,000 crore rupees investment for affordable housing to build 80 lakh houses is will definitely bring. So appreciating startups for being part of Indian growth journey is good, and reducing surcharge on long-term capital gain, capping it up to 15%, will, I feel that it will also boost investment in startup sector in future. So overall pretty balanced and a good budget.
Finance Minister coming in and proposing 60,000 crores to provide water supply to 3.8 crore houses is a right step in this direction. Also, I think creating jobs at this moment is out of the need, with COVID impacting a lot of jobs. So government creating 60 lakh jobs is going to help the economy in a big way, and all the sectors would benefit out of that. Especially these people would also drive demand for housing. We would have expected more benefits, especially for middle class and upper class, for driving the demand in real estate. I think that is missing from this budget. But overall, I would say it's a budget in the right direction. It's a positive budget.
There's clearly a theme of helping people in segments that have been most affected by the pandemic that I can see emerging out of the budget. For example, the decision to extend the ECGL scheme by another 50,000 crore is a good move. It helps the MSME sector, handholds them for an extended period and an extended cover for them to recover. They need that help. This will help our fellow small hotel owners, small travel agents, experience providers across the country who have been devastated by the pandemic. So that's a welcome move. The second theme is obviously on the long-term infrastructure investments in highways and in railways, and that is a welcome move always by the travel and hospitality industry, because it definitely boosts domestic travel over medium and short and long term. Besides that, there are some innovative decisions taken, such as focus on skilling through digitization, which also helps the hospitality industry. Skilling and bringing more people into the workforce and having a continuous pipeline of people to be able to deliver hospitality experiences has been and still is a key challenge for the hospitality industry, and especially post the pandemic. And hence, all of these three themes and the three key moves that help the sector are a welcome move, and I look forward to the year.